Hey folks, how y'all doing? Matt here, Rusty Rifle Outdoors. Figured, well, my pipe just fell over. Figured bring you something a little different today. So those of you that have wall tents and such and have, a little wood stove in them, good way to clean out your pipes instead of buying a creosote logs. And you want to do this every so often. I don't know if you guys know how much the creosote builds up in the pipes, but I'll show you here. This is one that's cleaned out. So the damn pipe keeps falling over in the fire here, which I'll show you that in a minute. But I've already treated these. They were pretty corroded here. Oops. Just kind of get a nice hot fire going. Pick my damn pipe up again. I have to get some more wood in there, I think. But you can kind of see how built up this is. It is starting to clean itself a little bit. But stick it in fire, let it get nice and hot. So this is from the pipes that I've already cleaned up that I just showed you. That's all that crap, all that stuff is a fire hazard that builds up in there. But you get it nice and hot, use a pair of pliers or something, definitely use some gloves. Get it nice and hot. I've got that full piece in there right now because I can't get it apart in sections. I'd venture to say as soon as it warms up it'll allow me to. But don't bang the hell out of it because you can ruin your pipe, bend it, whatnot. But you want to get it nice and hot. And just kind of lightly tap it on a piece of wood, or use some pliers or something, tap on it, and that stuff will all knock right out of there. And get that done. Do it every so often if you use your stove a lot, or those of you that go to like hunting camp and set up mobile hunting setups. Good way to stay safe. Talk to y'all later. So I also want to add, you want to do your best not to breathe this crap in. Probably not good for you and don't smell very well. But that pipe's starting to cook pretty good. I got one section out. You see, so this is a section that was actually on the closest to the fire. You can see what came out from the heat and what didn't, and all I did was tap it on that block like I said. But we'll finish cleaning this pipe up here, just trying to get these apart right now. I don't have my cameras with me. I'm trying to use my phone and do this, with two hands, so a little complicated, but and there goes the damn pipe again. Got some wood in there and try and keep that from falling over. Smoke keeps moving on me. I still can't get it pulled apart, but like I said, kind of one section at a time, let it warm itself up. Like I said, this is one that I've done cleaned out. Nice and clean and bare. This is one that you can see it's half done. Nice clean part is what was the hottest, obviously, down at the fire cooking. I'm gonna try this with one hand here. I don't know how well it'll work. And there are probably other videos out there on YouTube that show you how to do this and show you the same way. Make sure you have a good pair of gloves. It does get extremely hot. In fact, I've grabbed the hold of mine with my gloves for a little bit too long. I had to whip them off twice already. You don't need them to let them cook forever. Just, you know, decent amount of time, let it get nice and hot. You see that's cooking in there. That's that same piece that I said that was half done that I just showed you. It's starting to come out, not quite hot enough. I wish I'd have brought my cameras from home. I could have just set the camera up on a tripod. This would have been a whole lot easier. I forgot that I was going to do this weekend. Yep, just want that in there and let that stuff cook out. Getting there, definitely not as thick. Let that sit in there and let it cook. I said let them cook. Let them cook, and then they'll be nice and clean just like this. These were all just as bad. Especially here with the damper. Actually, this damper could be used to be cleaned just a little bit more. But it's not terrible. Hope this is useful to somebody. Just knock them big chunks out of that pipe. Still working on getting it pulled apart. Maybe at some point here. I'm at my seasonal campsite right now. I got my Ozark Trail wall tent set up. Maybe at some point I'll do a review on it, and maybe do a review on see if I can get some light on here. There we go. And maybe I'll do a review on my camp stove. I have two different camp stoves. My other one's a little bit bigger than this one. But yeah, maybe I'll do a review on some of these. And new to YouTube and new channel. Don't have any sponsors. So of course I pay for everything myself. But maybe like I said, maybe I'll do a review at some point. Go back and check on this stuff. Just letting that sucker cook. And as I mentioned earlier, I think I mentioned it, you want to be careful how hard that you're banging on these and how hard you're grabbing them with the pliers, because I did put a little dent in that. That ain't gonna hurt nothing, but that's just from holding it with the pliers and smacking it a little bit. Oops, get it back in camera here. So this piece it's getting there. Knocked a bunch of that crap out of there. That was them big flakes right there that I showed you. Getting these pieces pulled apart slowly but surely, but you can see my gloves laying there. Get yourself a better pair of gloves. These gloves came with the camp stove, and they ain't quite thick enough. You should probably get a decent pair of some welder gloves. It'd probably work a lot better. I mean, them pipes get hot, obviously, sitting in the fire. Get pretty toasty on your fingers real quick. But that's already way cleaner than what that was, the spark arrestor. But finished getting everything pulled apart and get all that crap out of there, and just takes a little bit of time. So I just got it all pulled apart, and let's see if we can get some light in here. You can see how dirty that is. That's quite a bit of buildup in there. You can see where it's kind of been getting knocked out, and you can hear some of it. Some of these flakes falling out as I'm but yeah, just get it nice and hot and just kind of keep working at it. Don't know if you can tell, but that one's getting a lot of like yellowish out of there. I mean, some of these are burning pretty good. But nobody wants to wake up in the middle of the night to a fire, especially in a wall tent where it's all fabric. And come down, you know. So just make sure you're all being safe if you're using these. I'm gonna try and pull this one out. I mean, that's cherry hot there. I said don't bang it too hard. See, all I did was, I don't know if you've seen that on camera. Look how nice and clean that piece is getting. I think that piece is good to go. Add that to these over here. Not this piece. We'll do this one up a little more. It's almost all out. A little time consuming, but not too terrible, especially if you're doing this while you're packing up and tearing down. So what I really want to show you is how well this spark arrestor will clean up. I mean, it looks way better now than when I started. Some of that crap that I knocked out of there, that buildup. So I got them little tie flaps. I'm not 100% sure what them things are called on the spark arrestor, but you know, obviously that's the time, says it kind of sturdy up your pipe a little bit at the top. But that one's real nice and corroded, so we'll stick it in the fire here and let that thing cook. I'm not using a wire brush, I'm not using anything, just let it cook off, knock it out of there, get the job done. The sizzling that you're hearing is coming from that spark arrestor, from that crap in there. Wasn't sizzling quite like that till I put that in. I'm just gonna let that thing cook. Definitely recommend a spark arrestor when you're using stovepipe on a tent. I think it's definitely a good idea. Keeps everything contained and helps keep from having a fire. This thing's only been in there probably not even a minute, but I'll attempt to pull it out here. Yeah, see how that stuff's sitting on fire in there right now? If you look, you can kind of, I don't know how well I can get on camera, but that stuff's separating. Yeah, see all that just fell out? Look how quick that's coming clean. Stick that back in the fire again. Grab this pipe. So I was still letting that thing cook. So I'll tell you what, guys, if you like the content, do me a favor and hit the like button and subscribe, and try and get some more videos on here. Been a little slow going, getting started up. You know, work full-time job, hunt when I'm able to. Should have a whole lot more videos on here on the channel come hunting season. A squirrel running over in the woods that I'm looking at. But yeah, if you like I said, if you like content, subscribe, like, you know, thumbs up. I would appreciate it. This thing is starting to clean now. Like most of that buildup is off already. There's still a little bit on that arrestor there, but I'll grab this again, snack it a little more. Yeah, we'll get the flash off. It's still sitting in there, cherry red there, but I mean, even the outside. Look how clean that outside is compared to what it was. Oh. But that's how you get her done, folks. I'm gonna finish cleaning this up a little bit. Probably gonna end the video here, but finish cleaning this up a little bit and get her put back together. You guys stay safe. So yeah, I'm back. I thought I was gonna be done with the video, but I'm gonna just give you a quick look at this after it's finished up. Yep. That almost looks like brand new again. No wire brush, no nothing. Just let it cook in the fire. Bang that stuff off of there. Like, that's super clean. And then let me turn that a little bit. This is that damper. So yeah, that's all the stovepipe pieces. They're, you know, other than being able to tell that they've been burnt and used, they cleaned up really, really well. So I'm gonna finish up this video as it is raining, but figure I'll swing over here by Oakley real quick. Say hi, Oakley. Oakley says hi. Talk to y'all later.